This is your friendly nurse and health coach, and I'm coming to you on the cons of baking soda. As we said, baking soda can be very, very good. If we went through the pros, a lot of pros for baking soda. But only thing about it, if you go long term taking baking soda, I mean every day, long term, you going over your sodium level that's needed for a daily sodium, you in trouble. One con of a long-term using of baking soda and is high sodium level. You don't want a high sodium level. High sodium level can lead you to a lot of problems in your body. You get nausea, vomiting, high blood pressure, even diarrhea. You ever notice you might have ate a lot of salt, or you might have went out to eat at a restaurant or something, and they had too much sodium, and you got a headache all of a sudden, or you just felt nauseated? You got too much sodium in you. And what I do then, I take some apple cider vinegar and some water. Or you can take some baking soda and water and clean out some of the acidity out of you and make it more alkaline. And that nausea, vomiting will leave. You're nausea and vomiting because you done produced some bad inflammation in your body. And baking soda is anti-inflammation. If you keep taking baking soda a long period of time, you get gas, you get bloated. Anybody that see that always getting bloated a lot, you may be getting too much sodium. Because you got to remember, some of your medications got sodium in it. And a lot of foods already got enough sodium in it already when you buy them at the store. Especially the boxed foods, the sodas, crackers, chips. Everything in the middle of the store got some sodium in it. Around the edge of the store, you find your vegetables, some of your nuts, your meats. And usually, if they're not bologna, sauces, or anything like that, they don't have any sodium in it. Okay? So, you want to keep the sodium content as low as possible because it can be very detrimental to your body, sodium can. So don't overdo it. That's why I say put a little bit, about a half a teaspoon in some water when you want to drink it for your upset stomach, or put it into your body. So another one is metabolic acidosis. You can make yourself too alkaline. You get too alkaline, you may get a little sick because your blood getting thicker. When your blood get thicker, you can get calcification. And that's another confirmation of too much sodium in your body when you get calcified. High calcium level. And you got a high risk then of blood clots. And you don't want any blood clots. Another thing is no child under 6 years old should not take a lot of baking soda under 6 years old because their body's not going to be able to take it. And one way that you can see whether you had too much baking soda, you start getting irritable, very irritable and restless. And you might have a lot of muscle twitchiness going on. And that goes on with a lot of athletes, and that's why it's very important. Athletes watch their bodies and the reaction of what's going on with their bodies, whether they need the baking soda or not. So that muscle twisting, irritability, restlessness, you got too much sodium in your body. And as I told you before, I use alcohol. When it comes to that, I use apple cider vinegar and water. And you may get a little confusion too. also when you got too much sodium. So this is all cons of too much sodium in your body. So you don't need baking soda. A person pregnant don't need baking soda because they already have a tendency to what we call preeclampsia of pregnancy for having high blood pressure. And you don't want to add to the problem. You put more sodium in there, you may really get a bad preeclampsia blood pressure problem. So long-term can also cause stomach eruptions, especially when you eat a large meal and alcohol behind it. You may have a bad rupture in your stomach when you're on long-term baking soda, putting it into your body. I'm talking about not cleaning with it. I'm talking about when you're putting it into your body. That's when it becomes a problem long-term. You can clean with around your house. Just don't overdo it in your food. You don't need but a little bit of baking soda in your food to make it rise or tenderize or neutralize whatever you want it to do. It's like a half a teaspoon. It's going to have much bread or whatever you're cooking. So I would eat a lot of bread every day. A lot of people eat a lot of bread every day and wonder why their stomach bloated. That's because you're getting too much sodium in you. And I heard a lot of people say, every time I eat this bread, my stomach get bloated. There's too much sodium in the bread. And it's making your stomach bloated. You get metabolic acidosis, as we call it. And you may become restless for a while. You need to drink some water and wash some of the sodium out. Now I put a little apple cider vinegar in my water because it diureses your kidneys, that apple cider vinegar does. So headache, as I said, high blood pressure was one of them. Also bradycardia. Your blood pressure may be low because your heart can't put up with the high sodium level in your body. So therefore your blood pressure may drop. Okay. Another con, don't use it on any glass, because if you use it on the glass, it may cause an abrasion of the glass, streaky glass, streaks in the glass. That's because of the chemicals in the baking soda. Will make the glass squeaky, may cause abrasion in the glass. So baking soda not to use on glass. Another thing you can't use baking soda on is, as I said, when you're pregnant, under 6 years old, the child shouldn't have baking soda. Okay? Always consult the doctor if you got any kind of chronic condition going on in your body before you take sodium for a long period of time. Or before you begin to take sodium, like every time you got a stomach, upset stomach, you go into some sodium, go into some baking soda and water. If you already got a chronic condition, especially kidney problem going on, you better consult your doctor first if it's okay to take it like that. Okay, you always consult your doctor before you long term even taking it. Okay, amen. These are the cons of baking soda. So don't overdo it. Anything you overindulge in, you're gonna have a problem. And continue to doing it, you're really gonna have a problem. But baking soda by itself, it's a small amount, so half a teaspoon in some water, it's not gonna cause a great problem. Unless you're really in a chronic condition of high sodium level in your body already, high calcium level, blood clots. So always consult your doctor before taking it. We love you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share our videos, tell someone about us. You can contact me at nursecarlotta@gmail.com.